Greetings, good people. Hola, mi gente.
Take the next right toward East 40th Street, then turn right onto East 40th
I am here
Street.
with Paul, my son Paul. He's behind the camera.
Turn right onto East 40th
Paul
Street.
of Pablo TV Vlogs YouTube channel. And by the way, if you have not checked out Paul's channel,
800 feet.
please
Turn right
do
onto
check it out.
Way.
Pablo TV Vlogs. That's Pablo space TV
Take the next right onto
space
Chesterview Way.
VLOGS. So perhaps you can hear the GPS in the background. We are heading out to JFK Airport to pick up Georgeanne. That is Mrs. Raiola, the other half of Granola,
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Goldsboro Drive.
mother to our cameraman here. And I just want to thank you so much for your prayers. When she was leaving, I know many of you prayed for her, prayed for the safety of her journey,
Goldsboro Drive.
and also just, prayed for her and her family in their mourning. She traveled for a funeral. As you'll be aware, maybe because you know her, or you know her family, or you're in her family, or maybe you saw one of my previous videos. So once again, condolences to the entire
500
family
feet, turn left.
of my dear wifey, and condolences to her. She has been safe through all her travels within Kenya, thankfully. And from what she shared, sounds like she's had a great time reconnecting with family. And that's always special for anybody. And I know it's always incredibly meaningful to her. So we're now headed back to JFK. I'm using the GPS just so I can monitor the traffic flow. I mean, I know how to get to JFK, but one advantage of the GPS, it'll show when there's a backup of traffic, and maybe if due to any traffic backups, our estimated arrival time changes. All that information is on the GPS.
Continue for 4 miles.
And since we have left the house a bit later, actually somewhat later than I had intended, which seems to be the story of my life, that kind of update really helps. So once again, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm sweating a bit. I have the windows closed for the purpose of the audio. Once I'm done filming, I will open the windows for some ventilation. But once again, thank you so much. Really, really, really do appreciate the condolences, the prayers, the support to Georgeanne and her family. I might be sounding a bit strange,
440 south.
by the way. So my gums are swollen, and they're still healing from oral surgery that I had 5 days ago. 5 days ago, my 4 wisdom teeth were all extracted. So my mouth is still sore, it still hurts. My gums are swollen. There's a lot of discomfort. So I might be talking a bit funny, a bit strange. Now, some of you will say, well, Rhysce talks very strange normally anyway. Well, I'm doing my best. And there's a friend of mine who said, now that my 4 wisdom teeth have been removed, will I have any wisdom left? And I thought that was a compliment, because it suggests that I had some wisdom to start with. I guess it's all gone now. But we'll make it work. So I might add some pictures or video, I'm not sure, from when I had the oral surgery. I don't have pictures of the surgery itself, but 1 or 2 pictures around the whole event. And my today's cameraman, Paul, he was my ambulance. So
Take the I-278 East ramp.
it was required that I get someone to pick me up after the surgery, since I had been under general anesthesia. You know, totally knocked out, complete
Keep left to
anesthesia.
fork to stay on exit.
I now have no wisdom teeth, but I have my feet. So I can't talk, but I can walk. I can't eat, but I can use my feet. We took out all four, and that's the score. The vehicle isn't too far, so I can get to the car. Now I'm just joking. I'm good. I'm good. I can walk. I've got anesthesia in me, but I've also got blood and bones and muscle. I don't have big muscles, but I have muscles that work. I think I could have walked home okay. But Paul insisted on picking me up in the car. So kind of him. We had reached the car, and then I suggested to Paul to go back. We went back just to confirm what foods are all right for me at this time. To clarify, I had my wisdom teeth extracted, all four. Some friends felt that I should do maybe one tooth or two teeth for now. But the people here recommended to do all four, so that it's one procedure and then one recovery process. So I don't do two now, have a recovery process from that, and then do two later and have another recovery process from that. And I agree. So I have no idea how I will be feeling, what kind of pain I'll be experiencing, how uncomfortable this is going to be. But I went with all four wisdom teeth being extracted. And here is my expert ambulance driver, Paul, Michael, Rambo, Rayola, Osanya. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate the rescue ride. I am not allowed, because I was under general anesthesia. It was a rule that I should not attempt to get myself back home on my own, that I need to be transported home. I need to be conveyed back to my residence. And so right here is my conveyor, my chauffeur, my ambulatory driver. So thanks, Paul, I appreciate it. So we will go home now, and then I will rest. Rest is best. following this surgery test. And I hope that soon I'll be able to get back to eating chicken. We are close to the airport, and so what we've done is we've parked here along the road, and I'll just show you. So what cars do is they park along the road here to avoid having to pay for parking inside the airport. So it works if the person you're waiting for has your number and they're able to call you once they're done with customs and they exit. So I'll try that. I tried it once, or rather I did it one time when I was waiting for Paul, and I was so tired that I fell asleep. So I want to show you some of the cars. I was so tired I fell asleep, and like I dozed off, and next thing there was a collision. And so I thought that the vehicle in front of me, because we had all been parked, I thought the vehicle ahead of me had reversed and hit me. But what had happened was I am the one who hit them. I thought I was in park mode, but I wasn't. And so as I dozed off, my car gradually moved forward and hit the car in front of me. And good enough, it wasn't too serious. And also the people in the other car were understanding. They didn't make a big deal of it. So that's what happened with that. So I am going to be, well, I'm not sleepy this time, so I'm pretty sure I won't doze off. So we'll just wait here in this line of vehicles, and then when Georgeanne calls, we'll go to Terminal 7 and pick her up. But according to the information we have from our Google, from good old Google, the flight arrived an hour ago. So I guess Georgeanne is still clearing customs and all those wonderful things. So I'll get back in the car. That seems better than having all these cars whistling by right next to me. And then we'll wait for Georgeanne's call confirming that she's ready to be picked up from Terminal 7.
here you might be able to make out, I don't know if you can see it ahead of me, this whole line of cars to the right. So this arrangement of parking by the side of the road is, I don't even know if it's legal, but people do it, the police don't stop it. So there's this long line of cars, and you find that at any time of day, given that the airport is busy throughout the day. And it works. So I don't know if people do this at other airports. You can drop a comment, let me know. Do you see this for those in Atlanta? Do you see it in Atlanta? Those in Nairobi? Like, I don't think I've seen this around JKIA. I don't think I saw this at KKIA, Kenneth Kaunda International Airport. So wherever you are, let me know. You can drop a comment in the chat. Does this phenomenon exist? Where people park along the highway in the lead up to the airport in order to park for free when waiting for people whom they are expecting who are on incoming flights. So actually, I think I have an answer. Let me see if I can get that sign. Yeah, there's a sign that says emergency stopping only. No stopping on highway. Picking up passengers, follow signs to free cell phone lot. So I guess this is one of those things where it's not legal, but as long as there's no harm done, the authorities let it pass. We have got the call from Georgeanne that she has arrived. And so here on the side you can see other cars. You know, earlier you saw them from a different angle, and maybe now it's clear just how many they are. So while we were waiting, the car behind us initially and the car in front of us initially both left. So their passengers obviously had arrived. And so now it's us. There are a few more cars here up front in this wonderful improvised parking lot. So we're heading to Terminal 7, and hopefully in a few minutes, you know, it's not good to keep a lady waiting. It's not good to keep your wife waiting. And so, according to the GPS, in 5 minutes we should be at Terminal 7 and pick up Georgeanne. So we thank God that she arrived safely, that she has flown safely, and we look forward to picking her up in a few minutes. Now let me focus on my GPS and make sure I don't miss my turns or take wrong turns, as has happened not a few times in the past. All right, 1S, 1 south. All right, so far we're on track. Ooh, more cars. Okay, there we go. So it says Terminal 7. So Terminal 7 is orange. Excellent. Arriving flights. Passenger pickup. Just to let you know, we are headed back home now. Georgeanne is back. And so, by the way, the people on YouTube, They were praying for you, Sudhi.
Thank you.
So she says thank you. I don't know if you heard that. She's really tired, by the way. It's been, I believe, 20 or maybe 22 hours of flight, transit, switching planes, etc. So she's really tired. But she says thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. So we are now headed back from John F. Kennedy Airport. We're along the Belt Parkway. And from the Belt Parkway, we will take the Verrazzano Bridge. Well, JFK is in Queens, so as we go along the Belt Parkway, we'll end up in Brooklyn. Then from Brooklyn, we'll take the Verrazzano Bridge that puts us on Staten Island. Then we'll go from Staten Island, we'll take the Bayonne Bridge, which will bring us to Bayonne, which is home. So, thanks again for your few minutes here with us, with me. Thank you again. Thank you always for all of your support. It means a lot. Wishing everyone well. Wishing you blessings. Peace.